And I draw your attention to this very old picture. And in this very old picture of a gut, you will see something that looks like a longitudinal section of something, and you're not really sure what it is. Let me explain. If you would do any butchering, or if you've ever handled the intestines, this is the outside of the intestine here. When you go from your mouth, down your esophagus, through your stomach, into your gut, this is where you get here. These are your soldiers that war for you, that protect you. Now I direct your attention to these three that are standing very close together. And the three that are standing very close together have not been annihilated by processed foods or gluten, etc. Let's talk about gluten for a minute. Since these are your villi and your soldiers that stand up for you, you want them to be healthy, stronger, longer, and you want them to be tight right here in this junction. If this junction unzips, gluten will unzip it, and your villi will start looking like this. They start going down in size, they get scarred, and then they come over here and they start opening up. That is the first step to food allergies, because food allergies happen down here, and food sensitivities. This is where 75% of your white blood cells are. And if 75% of your white blood cells are here, they are there to protect you from bacteria, viruses, protozoa, and food that can hurt. This recognizes food that is normal food, that is normal to the body, what the body can use, what the body would recognize as self. Think very few things on a label in the grocery store. For instance, apple, banana, broccoli. Not something that has a 4-inch label on it. That's going to harm these very sensitive villi. So we know that gluten unzips these, unzips the zonulin, the gateway here, and they open up and they become more food sensitive. And then your white blood cells down here start reacting, and they produce a number of things, particularly antibodies against your food allergies and your food sensitivities. And those antibodies attack the food and attack you, basically, because it doesn't recognize that food as self. So there's a process that we do to reverse that. Number one, we get you off gluten, and we repair what then is called a leaky gut. And as we repair that leaky gut, we take the next step and start transforming the gut from this openness to these closed. And within a few weeks, your entire gut from here on up can grow back.